Hey guys, this is Alfred back with another video, and in today's video, I want to talk about the new 5-star characters who are coming out and whether you should be spending your PRIMOGEMs in this update or in this version. My god, these banners are really insane, and I know a lot of wallets will be blown out of proportion in these banners, but I'm here to give you guys the breakdown on whether you should be rolling for these characters from a meta standpoint. Now, before we begin with this video, I won't be talking about Navia because Navia is a new character and you should only roll for characters you really like and enjoy. While I give a meta perspective, if you really don't like the character as a character themselves, then you shouldn't be forced to roll them. I mean, this is a gacha game after all, you should be rolling for characters you really enjoy, but I will be giving you my take on whether these characters are strong in clearing the abyss and in the late game, etc. Now, with all that said, let's begin with this video. So the first character is Ayaka. She comes out with Navia. In my opinion, Ayaka is one of the strongest cryo DPS, if not the strongest. She's pretty much in contention with Ganyu, who is one of the best DPS in the game. Both of them are extremely strong. Freeze is still such a strong team comp, even up to today, where Hyper Bloom and Burgeon comps are really prevalent. I feel like Freeze still has a place in the meta as one of the best team comps, if not the best team comp in Genshin Impact. Now, the reason why Freeze is so good is because they have a lot of crit value from just purely freezing your enemies, which is not hard to do. And in my opinion, Freeze rotations, if you master them and you continuously freeze your opponents, there will be no downtime at all in that crit value that you're receiving from freezing your enemies. This is why artifact building for freeze characters, especially cryo freeze characters, is very easy. And in my opinion, if you build a freeze team, you can clear pretty much 80% of the content because the other 20% just can't be frozen. But these freeze teams can carry you a long way in Genshin Impact. So if you ask me, I would roll for Ayaka if I don't have her. If you already have her, it's a feel free to skip moment. I don't really like Ayaka's constellations, but some people are just an Ayaka simp, so they'll go for Constellation 6 Ayaka, which I will not stop them from. Next, in the part 2 banners, we have Raiden Shogun and Yoimiya. Now, let's start with Raiden Shogun. In my opinion, Raiden Shogun is crazy good. I cannot harp this enough. I feel like Raiden Shogun is one of the strongest characters in Genshin Impact as a whole. Some people might say it's Kazuha, but in my opinion, it's Raiden Shogun. You can pretty much put her in 95% of the comps in Genshin Impact, and she will still find a place to be there no matter what. Now, the reason why Raiden Shogun is so good is because she's not only an electro DPS, she's also an electro battery, which can pretty much fix rotations for your teams because of the amount of energy she provides to your team. And the crazy part about Raiden Shogun, you can pair her up with 3 4-star characters to create one of the best teams in Genshin Impact, which the team I'm talking about is the national team, which is still very strong up to today. And there's also a new Raiden Shogun build out there, the Elemental Mastery Raiden Shogun, where you focus on Hyper Bloom damage. It is also insanely strong. So if you ask me, if there's one must roll character in Genshin Impact, it should be Raiden Shogun. Now, for her constellations, let's say you already have her. She has 2 major breakpoints in her constellations. One is Constellation 2 and one is Constellation 6. Now, if you don't have Constellation 2 Raiden Shogun, you should definitely roll for Constellation 2 Raiden Shogun. She can carry you in most abyss right now in the game. However, if you are free to play, do not feel free or feel pressure to pull for Constellation 2 Raiden. Constellation 0 and 1 Raiden is pretty much already very good. But if you want an increase in your damage, you can go for Constellation 2. For more bigger spenders, feel free to just hit Constellation 6. It's pretty much one of the best decisions you can make in Genshin Impact, but not one of the best financial decisions you can make in life. Okay, and the last 5-star I want to talk about is Yoimiya. Now, Yoimiya is dubbed one of the unluckiest characters in Genshin Impact because her release always comes with a very good character in her same banner. So it's just so unlucky that she came with Raiden Shogun again. Nonetheless, a lot of people already have Raiden Shogun, so this is a good time to pick up Yoimiya if you don't have, which is what I'll be doing for this version. Now, my opinions on Yoimiya is she's pretty much one of the better pyro DPS in the game, with her element being pyro. This means her kit has a lot of damage potential because of Vaporize, because of Melt, and now because of Burgeon as well. Although Yoimiya isn't one of the best Burgeon characters, it's a way you can play her. However, her favorite playstyle is probably still Vaporize because she rapidly dishes out pyro application, which is something that Vaporize specializes in helping out. In terms of damage, I would pair her the same as Hu Tao, although Hu Tao is still stronger in my opinion. Yoimiya also is very good because she's a bow DPS, and unlike Ganyu, who is a charge bow DPS, she is a normal attack bow DPS, so her pyro application is insanely fast. This means that you'll be dishing out a lot of vaporized damage. I used to not like Yoimiya, but as the game progresses, I feel like Yoimiya is one of the better pyro characters. I would say that she is stronger than Diluc 100%. Now with all that said, if you don't have any of these characters, which one you should roll for? Now, like I said, you should only roll for characters you really like. If you don't have any of the characters, feel free to roll your favorite. If you're looking for opinion from a meta perspective, I would roll for Raiden Shogun and Ayaka. These two characters are really insanely strong in the meta. I've been using them since their banner release, and I'm still using them up to now. So if you ask me, it's gonna be this two. But for me, my account is pretty good at the moment. I will be rolling for Yoimiya and Navia because I don't have these two, and I really want to roll these two. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like more chill content like this, please do leave a like. It shows me I should be doing more. Comment down below which characters you'll be rolling for, or whether you'll still be saving for future characters. I know a lot of people are waiting for Chlorine. I am definitely waiting for Chlorine as well. I hope my PRIMOGEMs don't burst from this update. And lastly, do subscribe. We'll be doing more content like this in the future. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Peace.